Live from Brooklyn, Michigan. This is the ARCA series at Michigan International Speedway. That's actually a lie. I'm actually recording this, so if you're watching me, it isn't live. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can you forgive me? This is Wednesday morning, 9:45 Central Time, slot. 50-ish signups. Probably I'll split into 3 races is my guess. I'm looking to be pretty slow here. I'm just hoping that maybe I'm wearing my tires pretty evenly, but who's kidding? I'm probably going to be slow and wearing my tires poorly, but hey. Just going to have fun. Not even worry about it. Get what I can get. See what kind of split we're in. Looks like we're in a 2700 split. Must be top split if Larry Pace is in here. But yeah, it goes from 70 whatever, all 8100, yikes, all the way down to good old 1600. So yeah, I'm not winning this race, but that's okay. I'm the 14 car, so not a lot expected out of me. Let's get this set up so I don't forget. I like, on this big ass track, I like to go all the way to 16 to 1. Steering I always set to -15. I can't imagine the brakes are going to come into play a whole lot here, but just out of habit, we'll set that down as low as it'll go. Let's go see if we can beat Larry Pace. That's a good one.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 97.
What an apt name, Larry Pace.
Exit is clear. Push now.
Setting the pace in a lot of his races. He's an ARCA ringer. I've seen him in a lot of Nick and Gavin and Colton videos. Look at all this practice I got. I'll go qualify. Probably gonna be like a second off the pole. Answer your Facebook Messenger. I have Facebook Messenger mainly because certain family members refuse to communicate in any other way. So if I want to be in on any of that stuff, I pretty much need it. Alrighty then, qualify.
Pit exit looks clear. All right, Justin, we've got 2 laps. Let's get this
So
done.
I'm like back to iRacing, but I'm not back. I don't know. I raced last week in the K5, did an ARCA, did a Gen 4 on Monday night. Then I waited all the way again until Sunday. I did the next K5, although I did really poorly, and I didn't even record it. I knew I wasn't going to be good, and I'm not going to put out videos of me just watching other people race. My force feedback feels wrong. I've been reading about glitches. Oh, great. I'm going to have to look into that.
It's now 97.
I don't think I have force feedback right now. I'm not happy about this. I don't know, it's not like the wheel is, like if you unplug the wheel and it just freewheels, it doesn't feel like that. Like it'll auto correct back to the center when I let off, which is better than nothing, I guess, but I'm distracted by that, so it feels too smooth. We'll see. I'm not gonna quit the race. I am gonna look into that. There's something with Microsoft Windows I think is causing it.
Time was 40.4.
Yeah, 40.4 isn't good, but I'm too distracted. I couldn't even get into the 39s in practice, and I think you got to be at like 39.5 or better to win a pole. Here.
New fastest lap for White, 39.4.
Yeah, there you go, 39.4. I don't know, the wheel feels wrong, but it doesn't feel undrivable.
There's the flag. It's over.
40.064. Pay attention. I'm kind of... Yeah, the wheel will jerk back to the middle, which is good. I don't want to get any incident points testing this out, but... I don't know. My problem. Looks like I'm not... Well, I'm beating 2 people right now, but they might have only done 1 lap. I got close to the 39s, but, I mean, 39 is just considered the bare minimum of an effort here. Beating Jimmy Johnston, currently. First race with this car, and he's still faster than me. Oh yeah, he might be fairly new. His I rating could mean he's just raced a little bit and done well. Might be new to iRacing.
What are you guys doing to this setup to get those numbers?
There is no setup other than steering ratio and steering offset are just a preference thing, really. Brake bias is the only thing you could really consider setup. And, what am I trying to say? Oh, I don't think this is a track where that's going to make a big difference. I doubt any of these guys were braking on those qualifying runs. Well, too late now. I was going to usually skip ahead here, but I don't know. I'm all distracted by my wheel feeling wrong. Got 4 people to watch out for that didn't qualify. Gabriel's first race in the car, and he's a 10th faster than me. What does that say about me? Well, I know I'm slow. And I hope, if you're watching this for the first time, me for the first time ever, yeah, I apologize. I'm not that exciting to watch. I do question anyone.
That's the end of the session. 17th place.
Okay. That was not great. Oh boy, it's one of these starts. I love them so much. I don't know if there's anyone who likes these starts. It's like, I don't know what the point of it is. Is it like a display thing for the fans? Well, I mean, okay. This isn't a real race. There isn't real people sitting in the crowd. I'm guessing I'm gonna be in the running for last place. Not great, not great. But you know what? I kind of wanted to run this. The Gen 4, I really want to run that as much as possible, but I'm still kind of in a place where I don't want to have to buy a ton of tracks, and I don't own Richmond. And there's been a lot of caution fests from what I can tell on that, and I don't know if I really want to be a part of that right now. I'm not sure where the Gen 4s go next week, but it's definitely in my mind to run. I'll probably try to run as much ARCA as I can this season. Still wondering what's up with my wheel. Just feels wrong. It feels too smooth. The G923 or whatever this thing, the Logitech wheel, is clunky as hell by default. Unless clunky is wrong and it's all of a sudden fixed itself. But I don't believe that. I'm pretty sure the gear-based wheel is just known for that. Let's go, guys. Yeah, I got 10 seconds max till this will go.
There's no side changes allowed during this race. Treat them right and good luck.
Don't have to worry about pitting or pit strategy or anything like that. If I do pit,
The track temp is 97. The air temp is
if I do pit,
78.
that means something has gone wrong.
30 laps.
30 laps. I guess I was thinking 40 for some reason, although that'd be pretty long.
Follow car number 12 in the
Pretty
inside
long
lane.
ARCA race. Alright. Pushing out my right window as the cars slowly leave.
to close the gap to the guy ahead.
Just hit the tyres. Make them last the rest of the race. One to go. Next time by, you'll be lining up on the inside. Pit road is closed. Catch start 12. Car.
It starts to really make you, they can make you scramble. Like, I feel like, no. I mean, there's still plenty of time to get up there, but especially when you start in the back, it's like, am I going to make it? ARCA break weekly. I haven't watched that in a long. I don't think they do the ARCA break weekly as a weekly thing anymore. I haven't seen it come up on my feed in a long time. I haven't really given it much thought. What's the first? It is obviously not a first gear start. Okay. We're ahead of some cars, but most of them didn't choose to qualify.
Get ready, going green.
So you know what that means. They want to do the plow through the field
Okay,
challenge.
Justin,
Car is off.
get ready.
Time to do your job.
Flooring, green.
Flag.
Oops, I got a shift. Alright, clear to my right. And maybe they don't want to do the come up through the field challenge because they hung way back. Of course, it can be said that it looks like I'm hanging way back, but that wasn't on purpose. That's just my skill level.
Good start, mate.
I don't know how much draft matters, but might as well try to get what I can on that.
B14.
DeWalt car is definitely gaining fast, and I need to stop swerving up the wall like that. Yeah, the wheel feels weird, but more different than I'm used to it feeling. Not like
Bravo. He's still
it
there.
doesn't feel bad. Like if it was always this smooth, I'd be happy.
Still there at the bottom.
Kind of just want to let him go. The problem is it's hard to pass
Inside the
low.
Outside.
The leader's just done a 40.0.
I don't want to sit and race him on lap 2 though.
You've just done a 40.4. The guy behind has just done a 40.2. Go inside. He's still there.
Inside.
Still there.
Still inside.
Clear inside.
The 11 just gave me the high side there, not sure why.
Place.
Kind of want to run the new late model car more, especially since I've been trying to do the K5.
New fastest lap for Stearns.
To get more practice with the car.
Gap to Wells. Ahead is now 1.1 seconds.
But this week it's at North Wilkesboro, which I don't own. But that might be something that Nick has in the league, so I'll have to buy it eventually. So maybe I should just buy it. I should look to see if it's in the league. If it is, maybe I should just run it this week. Kind of wish Nick was running. I liked it when he ran. He ran cars the same as the official series, so with the ARCA for the most part, unless it was a road course or a dirt course, then he changed it to the paved versions or whatever.
Okay, Justin, the next car is Wiggett.
What am I trying to say? Yeah, I wish he was kind of doing that in the late model so then you can use officials as a practice, although I just need to let 13 go.
Bravo.
Inside.
Hold your line.
There's a car on the low side.
He's still there.
Problem is I gotta kill my momentum to let him clear me.
The car in front's lap time is at 40.0, V14.
Blue car up high behind me is looking quicker than me. Alright, I am 14th place as the number 14. Can't really complain about that, although there's a long ways to go. The problem is with fast guys like Larry Pace and whoever else is up there. Not only do they blow away from me at the start, but they'll also have better tire wear than me at the end. That's where the true fast guys are. Trying to drive it off the right rear. It's definitely not something I'm good at. But I'm more aware of it as a concept than I was when I was new to iRacing, so... I remember when I used to think I was pretty good at tire saving. That was like my thing. Like, I'm not setting blistering... Oh god, here comes the wall. Get off the wall, dipshit. But, what am I trying to say? Yeah, I now realize that was because I was often in 1,000 strength of field races. And compared to some of those guys, I was a tire saving savant, but I really wasn't. Now that I'm in with better racers, now I realize I have to work on that area of my game. I really wish I wouldn't have hit the wall there because that killed a lot of speed for me. I wonder how the new guy's doing. I can't remember his name already. I'd probably recognize it if I saw it, but probably like, oh yeah, that's new guy. I feel like I'm killing my right front, which is what I didn't want to do. These guys are just driving away. Michael Jr. is 0.4 back and getting bigger.
14th.
I don't know if I've ever been in the same race as Larry Pace before. I recognize the name from so many videos I've watched, but I believe that's the guy who will run this race just a ton of times in a week. Where this will be my one and only time, I'm sure. Had to get out of it because I was about to plow the wall again. First time I was about to plow the wall, I knew it, but I still kept my foot in it. That's not really very smart, is it? Michael Jr. has gained another 10th on me since the last time I saw. What are we on? We got 20 to go.
You've just done a
18 to
41.2.
go. This is a long race, and it's not that, it's pretty spread out, not that exciting. I watched Nick Neben struggle here, but his struggle and my struggle are probably two completely different things. That car's just flying down there. We're just gonna...
Carlo.
He's just gonna
Still
have
right.
it.
Still there.
Still inside.
He's still there. Your lap time was at
Still there
41.2.
inside.
Hold your line. Clear inside.
Clear inside.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 102 Fahrenheit.
Yeah, it's looking like I might fall to last place before this is all said and done. The 18 went all the way down there to break my draft, I guess. Whatever. It's never that fun to be the slowest car in an entire race. I had that at the K5 this last Sunday. I was literally the slowest guy there.
Was at 41.4.
I did not get last place in the lowest main, but that's only because some people wrecked in the very last lap, and I snuck a couple positions out of it, but I was literally running in last in that main. But you know what? If I would have somehow made the A main, I think I would have just been bad, because even some really good people were blowing right fronts, and I certainly didn't have a setup that was going to be any different. I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to setup. Yeah, we're about to lose 2 more spots.
Your lap time was 41.4. Inside.
That was just awful by me.
Still there.
Yeah, you guys 3 wide me, I don't
Still
care.
there. Clear low.
Clear inside.
That was so bad by me. Okay. Are we beating anyone? I mean, I see a car in my mirror, so we're beating at least one guy. Are we beating anyone else?
Okay, Justin, that's half distance. Fuel levels are fine. P17. You've just done a 42.1. The gap behind is now 0.8.
Alright. I see that the new guy, I see him, he's 4.3 behind me. That makes me feel a little better. I shouldn't be like, yeah, I'm beating the guy who's racing his first ever ARCA race. I'm so good. It's more like I would just probably feel like quitting if I was losing. Although I still have time to lose to him. What lap are we on? We're starting lap 17. Maybe some of these guys ahead of me will fall off hard.
Lap time was 41.6.
All I can think of is how I'm probably the one that's going to fall off even harder than I already have. Just got to get back in the swing of things. I don't know why this track feels so difficult. It's like flat foot most of the way around it. There's a lot of nuance to an oval race. People who make fun of ovals of it, you're just turning left to her. I mean, yeah. I would say road racing is definitely a little bit more complicated, but it's not like there's no skill involved here. All you gotta do is watch a fixed race like this.
0.8.
God dang it. A fixed race like this where everyone's got the same car, and look at how differently this is going for different people. I'm gonna lose another position. Gary Jr.'s back there. .4. This is not an impressive showing, that's for sure.
P17.
I'm not doing this right at all. I know I'm not.
Same pump trap. I'm afraid it will wreck me.
I guess I could gain positions if people wreck. This isn't the type of race you expect a lot of wrecking to happen on, but why the 6 car is so slow. I'm just gonna have to assume I'm gonna get passed by him by the end.
Great job. 10 to go.
I would say great job is not a descriptor of how I'm doing right now. I either have 1 or 2 wall hits, can't remember, but I know I had a couple more that I had to just get all the freaking way out of the gas to
The gap behind is now
avoid.
0.8.
0.8, okay. Yeah, I'm gaining time on that guy, but the 3700 iRating guy is back there, and I don't know why. Probably the only reason that my current iRating hit doesn't look to be too bad is because I'm ahead of a 3700 guy.
The gap ahead is now 1.0 seconds.
I got no right front left. And I can just tell by how much wheel I'm putting in the dang thing. I lost like 3/10 on that first 1 and 2 by having to get all the way out of it. That 6 is gonna get me by the end, and that's gonna, not that I care, I'm just noticing it. It's gonna change the iRating trajectory of this race for me. I'm down 34, but it'll probably jump to like, I'm guessing once he passes me, let's just play a guess. I'm gonna guess minus 75 after he passes me. Because of the way iRating works. You gain iRating from the people you beat, and you lose iRating to the people you finish behind, but how much depends on the iRating gap. So me being ahead of a guy
42.0.
1600 iRating ahead of me is a big gap. Like, he's down 84 right now where he's at, but like I said, he's got me dead to rights. This was the last lap I can maybe hold him off, but I'm not even convinced I can hold him off till the end of this lap. Not that I'm even going to try to hold him off. Alright, I will beat him to the line this time, but I don't think I could do it 5 more times or whatever we got left, 6 more times.
Car outside. He's still there. Clear high.
Outside is clear.
And gonna lose to Gary Jr. too. Well, my test isn't gonna be very good if Gary Jr. beats me to the line, because I wanted to see how much iRating I would lose just because that guy passed me. Maybe I can beat him to the line to test that theory out. And then we'll see how much I lose due to getting last place.
5 to go.
P18.
Alright, I was completely wrong about that, but
Car down low.
about to lose another position.
Hold your
Stay high
line.
with the car on the low side.
Clear inside.
I'm just gonna let this guy around me.
Car outside. Clear outside.
Is clear.
I'd like to think I won't lose any more positions.
P19. The gap ahead is now 0.4. Your last lap time was at 42.7.
Is there... I think I'm only ahead of 2 people. Luckily, I'm so far ahead of them that it shouldn't matter. I shouldn't lose 6.3 seconds in 3 laps, I would hope. No one's wrecking to give me free positions. That's another thing at the lower iRatings in ARCA. You can get a lot of positions just by not being in wrecks. Literally nobody wrecks. At least I don't think anyone's wrecked. And there's nothing to be gained. Larry Pace is indeed winning this race.
Two laps left.
Well, not only was I slow, I also killed my tires, because, yeah, it's... I feel like Gary Jr. struggling. Maybe I can get him back. He's probably not just going to give it to me like I did to him, though.
Last lap.
Oh, he stayed
Car
low.
inside. Still there. Come on, Justin. Push, push, push. We can get this guy.
We can get 18th instead of 19th. Come on, let's do it.
Last lap. Car low.
Inside.
I totally fucked that up. But I'm going to have the run out of the corner. But I gotta not sail it in there so bad.
Hold your line.
Hold your line.
Hold your line.
Stay high with the car on the low side.
Good racing, Jimmy.
Inside till you're inside.
Inside.
Clear inside.
Yeah, I
These
think...
tires don't fall off like they used to, don't they, Mike?
Oh, that was an awful race. I apologize to anyone who sat through this.
Good racing.
Okay, it's over.
Checkered flag, checkered flag. Bring it back to
Given Larry.
We're going.
Try to not slide the tires as I stop, because I want to see how bad it was. Not great. Not great. Anyone else going to post their tires? 61.71 for the winner. He had a closer split than me. I actually had more right front, but it doesn't really matter when he finished 15 seconds ahead of me in a 30 lap race. It means he averaged half a second quicker a lap than me. I beat 3 people. I got Gary Farnsworth Jr. back at the end. Results, I only lost 44 iRating. That's not bad for 4th to last. That's just, the strength of field was higher than me, so that plays out. That's why it's, when you get in one of these races and you're a really low car number, you don't have to sweat it too much. Gained safety rating because of a 0x. That was good. There was only 2x in the entire field, so that's pretty impressive. Now, one thing I just want to show, I looked at this before I started recording again, and that's the thing I always try to look at to show that I have gotten better. I was bad in this race, but you think about it, 41.677 is what I averaged around the track. Really slow compared to Larry Pace. But if you look at the second split, which was only 14.24 strength field, but this used to be me, right? 41.667 would have gotten 4th place in this race. Now, I mean, you shouldn't compare yourself to 688 strength of field, but 41.667 would have won this race by 3 seconds, it looks like. So, I'm slow, but my iRating's probably about finally correct. I need to make a step up in my understanding of what to do in my skill, or just put more time into it, honestly. I can't be like, God, I finished 15 seconds behind Larry Pace when this guy... Can I look it up here? How many races has he raced just, let's say, this month? I mean, he's raced 194 times on oval in 2023. And he's raced 2,657 times total. Right? And then you look at me. And in 2023, I've raced on oval 11 times and 167 times total. Of course I'm not as good as Larry Pace. Now, I'm not saying had I put in as much time, I'd be as good. He's probably just naturally better. But I've done what a lot of people would consider maybe a couple months worth of racing in almost 2 years of being on iRacing. I just don't race that much. Typically, if you see a recording of mine, that was the only races I did. I don't typically not record them very often. And then I take these big, long gaps without racing. Here's another smaller one. You can see them. Gap. I had a big fall off, then I'm like, screw it. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm not sure I'll do any more races this week. Maybe a late model. My daughter's on spring break starting at 2:30 today. So there's a good chance, unless I race something this weekend, this will probably be the only race of the week for me. Thanks for watching.